So my challenge for today was to practice some cross picking and alternate that with more of like a flat picking lick. So I'm going back to back, and the pattern that I've been practicing is the classic down, down, up. So on your 4, 3, and 2 string, your D, G, and B, you would go down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up. But it's a 3/4, so it's 1 and 2 and that is 4 beats. And it's a lot harder to play it with a metronome than I anticipated. And it's a lot to do with the vertical nature of the picking as opposed to flat picking, which is horizontal. Sloppy, but I felt like I can play that a lot faster than this lick, which is something I just sort of came up with. And we'll set it to a metronome. This is just a basic, it's I guess a triad position, but I'm keeping the G open, so I outline an A minor 7 chord, but I play the 5 of the chord. Well, I play on the D string, which make it an E, then an open G, and then your C. So that sounds an A minor 7, but I'm leaving the root out, so I'm playing. But then I slide it up, and I'm playing an F sharp, open G, and then to a D. And then I slide it up one more time, and then I'm going to have this unison note with an E. So it's... And then at the very end, so I slide it up, slide it up, slide it up, slide it down, then slide it down again. But there's a leftover note to complete the 3/4 pattern. So I'll do it to a metronome real slow. And I hope this isn't... I'm going to move the old phone here, just so the metronome doesn't drown me out. But well, you know what? The metronome's going to be coming out of the stereo, so it shouldn't be so bad. So very slow. Down, down, up the whole time. The only odd note is, so it's 3, 3, 3, 4. And that last note is an open G with a down pick. So I have to go, so this is the last 4 note pattern. It's down, down, up, down, and then back to down to start the cycle over again. So it's down, down, up, 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 down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Bear with me, because now That is all over E minor, excuse me, that is all over A minor 7, and I'm just alternating one motif to another motif. The contrast is the note choice, obviously, to this single, well, it's more of an arpeggio, and it's just outlining an A minor 7 chord, and it's not even that vertical. It's actually less vertical than the cross-picking pattern, but more vertical than a single note run. Like this would be a horizontal single note run. I'm not playing that, I'm playing arpeggio. Let's set that to a metronome. See how fast I can get it. I'm at 76 beats per minute, which is pretty slow. 2, 3, and. It's almost hard for me to play it that slow, which is a challenge in itself. No lesson should be too easy. You know, even something that might seem easy, like I'm sort of going backwards. I'm breaking down my technique speed-wise to make it to the point where it's so slow it's difficult to keep it in time, which is, you know, it's interesting. It's just an interesting technique that I'm practicing. Anyway, I brought it up to 80 just to give it a nice round number, really. And now I'm going to try to mix the techniques. 2, 3, and. I'm actually not even happy with what I just did, but I also realized a problem, and this is interesting that I'm doing it on video live. When I come out of, so my pattern is down, down, up, flat pick. When I come out of that, my hand wants to up pick the beginning of the second round of the first pattern. So again, I'll come out of the arpeggio. I want to do, so I have to make sure I maintain down pick. Want to up pick, and I'm gonna see if I don't really know why that I really probably wouldn't break the technique down at all. So let's try it again. Let's go down to 76. Anyway, that's my first lesson. So practice that. Don't ever be afraid of putting your metronome too low. I don't think you can do that. If you're slowing it down and it's difficult to play, that means that you have some work to do, just like me. All right, enjoy your day. Keep picking.